Hello! If you're watching this video, you're interested in learning more about Coaching Club, what it's all about, how to join, what you can expect, etc. So, in this video, what I'm going to talk about is what is Coaching Club, why is it so awesome, what problems does it solve, if you would be a good fit for Coaching Club, and how to join. So, let's start with what is Coaching Club? Coaching Club is a members-only community where we follow a proven goal process to grow and reach business goals. We follow a process that helps you reach your goals. We follow a process that helps make them in your control so that results aren't a fluke anymore. We do so with regular monthly workshops. And the monthly workshops are really specifically designed to take your big vision and break your big vision down into actionable daily, monthly goals that you can hit consistently and regularly that will ultimately help you grow to reach your big vision. Okay, so we do that with this goal process that I've already talked about. And we do that too with thought work and coaching. So thought work and coaching are two of the most, if not the most important things that you need when you are reaching your goals. So our thoughts create a reality. If you aren't growing in the way that you want to grow, it's most likely a thought problem. There is something in there that needs to be looked at, addressed, and tweaked a little bit. And it's not a big deal. It's not hard to do, but it is something that has to happen, especially if you feel like you keep bumping up against the same problems or the same situations over and over. And also, if you are the kind of person where you're thinking and realizing, I'm actually the thing that's getting in the way, you're watching patterns play out that repeat themselves, etc. Thought work and coaching is absolutely imperative that you have that so you can make these often really simple tweaks to grow and get where you want to go. Okay, so that is it in a nutshell. We are a group that believes in action-based learning. So this is not a situation where you're going to watch a bunch of videos and have to implement them on your own. I don't believe in that. I don't think that serves you in any way. Who that serves is the person that's teaching the videos so that they can sell a lot of them without a lot of time invested and make a whole lot of money. But if you've ever bought a course where you didn't implement it, or you tried to implement it and it didn't work for you, you know firsthand that isn't the best way to solve your problems. So we really take the approach of learning based on doing, which is why all of the monthly workshops are live guided. You do get the replay, but the best thing to do is show up live and just follow along. If you show up live, you follow along, and you get coached along the way, I promise you, you will grow and reach your goals. You are not going to be left hanging, not knowing where the problem is or what to do. That is for sure. Okay, so I've already talked a little bit about why it's so awesome. It's so awesome because you are never, ever going to be left not knowing what to do or how to solve your problems. You are never going to be in a situation where you're like, well, I guess this just isn't going to work for me. I don't believe that. This isn't set up that way. Not at all. This is set up in a way that you will grow and reach your goals if you follow along. There's no question about it. So a lot of the things that you have learned and that you have tried in your business are great, but they also maybe weren't meant for you. Maybe they were meant for maybe they worked for the person that was teaching that, or maybe they worked for other people in the group, but not every bit of strategy and knowledge is going to work for you and your business. And the approach that we take in Coaching Club is that everyone has a unique path to reach the goals that they have set out to reach. Not only are those goals possible, they are achievable. You would not have those dreams and those goals if they weren't possible for you. And Coaching Club really is set up as the support system and the structure and the coaching and the thought work to get you there, period. So we are your support system to hold you and to coach you and to help you solve problems and to help you see what's working and what's not working and to make things easier and to help you create more growth faster in a way that feels really good for you and aligns with your business. So that's why it's amazing. Honestly, I don't know of anything else that's set up in the same way. I could maybe call it a membership, but it's sort of not really. It's kind of a hybrid between a membership and some really high level mastermind situation. And let's see, why else is it awesome? It's set up on a platform that is similar to Facebook, but it's off of Facebook. So you are not going to get all tangled up in social media when you are on. You can come any day of the week and ask for coaching and ask for help. And what else? So you're never going to be left hanging. You're never going to be left unsure about what to do next. You're always going to be able to find clarity and figure out your next steps. Why else is it awesome? It's awesome for a whole lot of reasons. It's also really awesome because for a long time, I've been doing one-on-one coaching, and I just know firsthand and based on other people that I've seen in Coaching Club how insanely powerful group coaching is. So this is the perfect balance between having the privacy of one-on-one if you want it and benefiting from the group dynamic when that makes sense. So the way that it's set up online is we have the whole group as a whole, and that's where the majority of coaching and the workshops happen and the guided monthly goal process. But you also have a private coaching room where you keep all of your goal process materials organized so you know exactly what you're working on. You know, if when you do those action steps, you're going to create the equation and the recipe for how to reach your goal. But also, if there are things that you don't want to talk about out in the open, that you don't feel comfortable or whatever, you do have a private coaching room that you can post in and you can get coached on in there away from the group. So you benefit from other people's like big ahas and growth, and you contribute in the group that way. And then you also have the opportunity to come and get coached privately if that feels better for you in that exact moment. All right, what else is awesome? Basically everything about it is awesome. There's an app, which I love, love, love. It has a chat feature and all the things. Okay, so what have I covered so far? I've covered what is Coaching Club, why is it awesome? Let's talk about the problems that Coaching Club solves. Okay, there's a whole slew of them. The big bucket ones, there's two, maybe three big bucket ones, let's say. Okay, the first one is if you are someone who doesn't feel like they're very good at goals, who feels like you have maybe tried goals and they haven't worked, or you've abandoned them, or you consistently choose goals and you don't hit them, or you feel like they're not in your control, any of those things, Coaching Club solves that. Coaching Club, through the goal process and through coaching and through the way that I guide you to find your own success recipes, you absolutely will master goals, become the person that hits goals consistently, and makes goals completely in your control. Not completely, 90% in your control. So all of those problems that I just listed basically go away in the process of taking part in Coaching Club. Okay, the next big bucket that it solves is if you, as the business owner and the one driving the results, is part of the problem. So if you can see that you aren't taking action when you know you need to take action, or if you can see that maybe your moods are really up and down and it's causing you to derail and change directions, or if you're seeing that you feel like this should be way easier and there's something that you just can't figure out and you don't know why other people can figure this out because you're a smart human, it solves this. So you absolutely, beyond a shadow of a doubt, can realize the dream or the big vision and the goals that you have. But there are probably things that are blocking you and making it hard. And Coaching Club addresses those through coaching and through thought work. There will likely be some things that you need to think about slightly differently to get where you want to go. And that's not a problem. It's not hard. It's okay. But I know from personal experience and through seeing my clients, it's way freaking easier if you have support and guidance through that, because we can't see what we can't see and we don't know what we don't know. So to have somebody who understands business and who understands thought patterns and who understands how your thought patterns are affecting your business and can help you solve all of those problems that might be occurring because you're thinking about things a little bit off, this is absolutely the number one place that you want to be. This will be the majority of the work that you do, and it will blow your freaking mind how much you can feel differently and achieve different results based on some thought tweaks. Okay, the third thing that it solves, which I hinted at, is if you feel like you get derailed easily, or if you feel like you're not consistent, this will absolutely solve that because it's a container that provides accountability and guidance. So if you're somebody who just feels like you can't keep on track, or you'll do something for a little bit of time and then you fall off, this process is not only incredibly simple, but I will hold you freaking accountable. This is not a thing where it's like, okay, you show up and like, best of luck getting what you need. I care so insanely deeply for all of the people in there, and I am not letting anybody fall behind. You will be held accountable by the group and by me in the most loving, best way possible. And if you continue to get derailed, we're gonna look at why. Why is that going on? Not like this is something you need to fix, not like there's something wrong with you, but like, why is it that this is happening? And we're gonna solve that problem. And the container solves that, and the coaching solves that. So those are the big three problems that it solves. And lastly, how do you join? Okay, so the way that you join is, depending on where you're seeing this, you can click the link below if you're seeing this on the sales page. If you're seeing this somewhere else out in the world, you can reach out to me and I will give you the link. Those are the two ways to join. And I really just urge you that if goals have been something that you want to get good at and you feel like have been a problem area for you, or if you feel like your business growth has been stagnant and you haven't been able to figure it out on your own, then come join Coaching Club. It is the most amazing group of people. It is led by an amazing person. With the approach that we take is just so insanely effective. And I just don't think that there is a better place for the money that you're gonna spend and the way that you wanna spend your time and how you want your growth to feel and the actual tangible results that you want to experience, there's not a better place to go. And I can promise you that. So reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm here for you. I can't wait to see you on the inside. This is going to be an awesome, awesome year for you.